The life I thought would give me happiness emptied me. I grew up in a Christian home. My father and my mother were and are up to now very much involved in various church ministries. As a teenager, I deeply longed for attention. I felt like a shadow that nobody took notice of. At 15 years old, I became close to a much older girl who seemed to be very interested in me. Filled and fueled my desire to be wanted and valued. It did not take very long for that friendship to turn into a full-on relationship, even though it broke my family's heart. In 2006, I was diagnosed with stage 2 Hodgkin's lymphoma, a type of cancer that affects the immune system. I didn't understand why God would capriciously choose me to be the one to be punished. So I broke up with my girlfriend, unwillingly, but little by little, the idea of God punishing me brewed into a silent resentment in my heart. After a year, I was declared cancer-free. So I resumed my church duties, graduated with honors in college, and got a scholarship to France to pursue graduate studies. Actually, I even became a testimony of God's healing and faithfulness to different churches. But in reality, to me, God remained a restrictive killjoy who would only bless me if I remained straight and if I kept my longings at bay. So the loneliness, insecurities, and desire to be loved, as well as the intensifying feelings of repression of my sexuality, coupled with the idea that God doesn't care about me, led me to drinking, smoking, going to lesbian bars and wild parties in strip clubs, and dating different women on several occasions. I went back to the Philippines, fully embracing my identity as a lesbian. I left my broken-hearted family and lived with my new girlfriend at the time. The wild lifestyle continued and worsened as the years went by. My girlfriend also started becoming more and more abusive and even started cheating on me with different women until she finally left me for another woman. So I decided to go back to my family and to turn back to God, who seemed to be the only chance I had at that time to find any glimmer of hope out of my hopeless situation. I started attending Glorious Hope 2019 with the intention of finding comfort from my breakup. But I instead ended up finding healing in every aspect of my life. I am inflicted with a heart issue of not knowing God for who He truly is. And that what I was struggling from was at its root not gender identity, but a heart problem of not finding love and value from the ultimate love giver. God, my living hope, the lover of my soul, found me. It is by His overflowing love that the former pleasures of life no longer seem to measure up. In Ezekiel 36:26, God said that He will give the rebellious Israelites a new heart and a new mind. And as He pours out His love to me, I just inevitably find myself walking in newness of life, renewed and restored. My name is Margaret Faith Cao, and to God be the glory.